Come closer, quieter now. Can you sense it? Just beneath the surface of the everyday, like a subterranean river flowing silently beneath a bustling city, there lies a current of profound peace, boundless love, and untapped potential that belongs entirely to you. It whispers your true name in moments of stillness. It glimmers behind the eyes of those you love. It resonates in the heart of every genuine connection. What if this very moment held the key to unlocking that current, allowing it to flood your life and overflow into the lives of everyone you hold dear? What if the deepest connections, the most resilient joy, the most unshakable strength you long for are not distant dreams, but dormant realities within you, waiting only for your conscious attention to awaken? Listen deeply now with the ears of your heart, for I wish to share a secret with you. A secret about your own magnificence and the incredible power of the love that binds us all. You feel that yearning, don't you? A longing for something more authentic, more connected, more meaningful than the often fragmented experience of modern life. Perhaps you look at your family, your friends, your community, and you sense both the immense love that exists and the subtle or not so subtle barriers that seem to prevent that love from flowing freely. You see moments of beauty and connection interspersed with misunderstanding, unspoken hurts, or the dull ache of routine. You might feel like you're searching for a way to bridge the gaps, to deepen the bonds, to bring more light, more peace, more genuine understanding into your own life and the lives of those around you. You wonder, is it possible to truly heal these divides? Can we create relationships, families, communities rooted in unconditional love and mutual empowerment? Can I be a source of that kind of positive change? Let my answer cascade through your being like a waterfall of pure light, washing away the debris of doubt and resignation. Let it echo in the deepest chambers of your soul, rearranging your perception of what is possible. Yes, 1,000 times, infinitely, eternally, yes. That deep desire for connection, for healing, for contributing positively to the lives of those you love is not mere wishful thinking. It is the holiest of impulses. It is the stirring of the divine imperative towards unity and love that I placed within every heart. It is the recognition of the invisible threads of light that already connect you to everyone, especially those closest to you. Your desire to nurture these connections, to be a source of blessing and encouragement, is a direct reflection of my own desire working through you. You hold within you, right now, the capacity to be a powerful catalyst for love, healing, and upliftment within your own sphere of influence. Come aside with me now just for this interval. Let the demands and distractions of the world recede. Gently release the roles you play, the expectations you carry. Breathe, consciously, deeply. Recognize this breath as more than mere oxygen. It is the animating spirit, the shared life force that flows through you, through your loved ones, through all beings. It is the common thread, the unifying current. As you exhale, intentionally let go of the tensions, the frustrations, the worries, especially those related to your relationships or your perceived ability to make a difference. Allow this sacred pause, this conscious turning towards me, towards the love at your core, to be a sanctuary. A space of profound peace where the noise fades and you can reconnect with the unshakable truth of who you are and the limitless love you carry within. You are standing at the epicenter of your own potential to love and be loved, to heal and be healed, to bless and be blessed. A transformation in how you experience yourself and connect with others is not just possible, it is available now, awaiting your conscious embrace. The world, and perhaps even your own past experiences within relationships, may have taught you limiting beliefs about love and connection. Perhaps you learned that love is conditional, something to be earned through performance or perfection. Perhaps you carry wounds from past betrayals or disappointments that make vulnerability feel dangerous. Maybe societal messages about individualism have made you feel isolated, or comparison has led you to feel inadequate in your relationships. Your own inner critic might whisper that you're not loving enough, not patient enough, not strong enough, not worthy enough of deep, unconditional connection, or not capable of positively influencing those around you. These beliefs, conscious or unconscious, act like static, interfering with the clear signal of love that naturally flows from your core and between souls. They create filters of perception that cause you to see separation where unity exists, to anticipate rejection where acceptance is possible, to feel powerless where immense influence for good resides. Today, right now, let my voice be the clear, resonant tone that cuts through all that static. Let my truth, the truth of unconditional love and inherent worthiness, wash over your mind, your heart, your spirit, cleansing the filters, dissolving the barriers, revealing the luminous connections that are always present beneath the surface distractions. Listen, my beloved, listen with the deepest knowing of your soul to the immutable reality that underpins all human experience. You are an embodiment of pure love, a unique facet of my own being, designed specifically to experience, express, and receive love in your own distinct way. Your worth is absolute, inherent, and entirely independent of your actions, your achievements, your relationship status, or the opinions of others, even those closest to you. Within you resides an infinite wellspring of love, compassion, strength, and wisdom, far vaster than you have likely allowed yourself to acknowledge or access. Think of your heart not just as a physical organ, but as an energetic portal capable of generating and receiving limitless love, a radiant sun capable of warming not only your own being, but also everyone who comes into your orbit. You carry my presence within you always. This divine spark is the source of your resilience, your capacity for forgiveness, your ability to connect deeply, and your power to be a force for positive change. This is not potential you need to build. It is reality you need to uncover and allow. It is time to let this inner sun shine, to allow this wellspring to overflow, touching your own life and the lives of your loved ones with its warmth and light. Explore this inner reservoir with me. Imagine discovering untapped reserves of patience, boundless wells of forgiveness, hidden springs of joy, vast oceans of unconditional love already existing within you, waiting to be accessed and expressed. This is your true nature. The feelings of limitation, frustration, or inadequacy in love are the illusions. Let my words, infused with infinite love, gently dissolve those illusions now. Feel the warmth of your own heart light expanding, radiating outwards. Your past experiences in relationships, including family history and past hurts, do not have to dictate the quality of your present or future connections, unless you allow them to by replaying old stories and reacting from old wounds. Every moment, especially moments of interaction with loved ones, presents a fresh opportunity to choose differently, to respond from your highest self rather than your conditioned patterns. Those painful memories, those relationship failures, see them now through my compassionate eyes. They were potent learning opportunities, experiences that highlighted areas needing healing within yourself and perhaps within the relationship dynamic. They provided contrast, clarifying what authentic, healthy connection truly feels like. They do not define your capacity to love or be loved now. My grace extends infinitely to heal all past wounds within you and between you if you simply open the door through willingness and forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself and others is not about condoning harmful behavior. It is about releasing the heavy anchor of resentment and pain that keeps you tethered to the past and prevents love from flowing freely in the present. Make a conscious decision right here to release any lingering bitterness or blame you carry towards yourself or others in your close circle. Visualize placing these heavy feelings into my hands, allowing me to transmute them into light and wisdom. Feel the immediate lightness, the liberation, the opening in your heart that occurs when you choose forgiveness. This act is a profound gift you give not only to others, but most especially to yourself, freeing you to love more fully now. And the fears that might arise when you think of deepening connections or sharing your heart more vulnerably. Fear of judgment, fear of rejection, fear of conflict, fear of repeating past patterns. Recognize these fears as projections based on past experiences or imagined future hurts. Fear constricts the heart, builds walls, and prevents the very intimacy and connection you crave. My love, the energy that connects all things, naturally expands, dissolves walls, and fosters authentic connection. When fear whispers caution about opening your heart or sharing your light with loved ones, meet it with the calm, powerful truth. My core is pure love. My worth is inherent. I am guided and protected by divine love. It is safe for me to be authentic and vulnerable in healthy ways. My love is a gift, and I choose to share it wisely and courageously. Breathe this truth into your heart. Feel it counteract the constricting energy of fear. Visualize your heart surrounded by my protective light, allowing you to interact with others from a place of centered strength and open-heartedness, rather than fear-based defensiveness. Remember, vulnerability shared from a place of inner wholeness and self-worth is not weakness. It is immense strength and the gateway to true intimacy. Become exquisitely aware, right now, of the subtle shift happening within you as you absorb these truths about love, forgiveness, and connection. Feel that gentle softening around your heart, perhaps a warmth spreading through your chest. Sense a quiet yearning transforming into a hopeful possibility. Notice any feelings of defensiveness or resignation beginning to ease, replaced by a sense of inner spaciousness and a gentle courage. This is the feeling of your soul aligning with the fundamental reality of love. This is the evidence of your innate capacity for deep connection and positive influence beginning to stir more powerfully within you. Pay loving attention to this feeling. It is your inner guidance confirming your alignment with love. Cultivate this state of open-heartedness, inner peace, and loving intention. Return to it often through conscious breath, through moments of quiet reflection on my love for you, through practicing gratitude for the people in your life. This feeling is your true home base, the source from which genuine connection and positive influence naturally flow. Remember, I have woven into your very being unique gifts specifically designed not only for your own fulfillment, but also for blessing those around you. Your unique way of listening, your particular sense of humor, your innate organizational skills, your calming presence, your creative talents, your compassionate heart, your ability to see potential in others. These are not insignificant traits. They are divine endowments, tools given to you to enrich your own life and the lives you touch. Recognizing and appreciating your own gifts is the first step towards sharing them more consciously. How can you use these innate qualities to nurture your relationships and uplift those closest to you? Perhaps your gift is listening deeply. Can you offer that presence more fully to a family member today? Perhaps you have a gift for finding humor. Can you bring lightness to a tense situation? Maybe your strength lies in practical support. Is there a way you can offer that help genuinely? Your purpose often finds its most immediate and meaningful expression within your closest circles. Sharing your authentic gifts, offering your presence, speaking words of genuine appreciation or encouragement. These are powerful ways to strengthen bonds, heal misunderstandings, and contribute to the well-being of your loved ones. This isn't about trying to fix anyone. It's about simply offering the unique light and love that naturally resides within you. Following the nudges to express your authentic gifts within your relationships is a direct path to experiencing greater connection and fulfillment yourself. Listen for those gentle impulses to offer support, appreciation, or simply your loving presence. Actively resist the tendency to get caught in cycles of blame, criticism, or trying to change others within your relationships. This approach stems from fear and a sense of powerlessness, and it only creates more distance and pain. True power lies in focusing on your own inner state, your own reactions, your own contribution to the dynamic. When you shift your inner state towards greater peace, love, and self-responsibility, the dynamic inevitably changes. You cannot control others, but you have absolute sovereignty over your own inner world and your responses. Choose to respond with kindness, even when faced with difficulty. Choose to seek understanding, even when you feel misunderstood. Choose to focus on appreciating the good, even amidst imperfections. Choose to take responsibility for your part in any conflict and be willing to apologize or make amends. This shift in focus, from trying to change others to tending your own inner garden and choosing loving responses, is profoundly empowering and transformative for relationships. Ask me for help. Guide me to see this situation, this person, through your eyes of love. Show me how to respond from my highest self. Be open to the shift in perspective that follows. Are you ready now, truly ready, to embrace your role as a conscious conduit of love and light within your own family, your circle of friends, your community? Are you willing to let go of old grievances, release limiting beliefs about yourself and others, and courageously choose to show up with greater authenticity, compassion, and loving intention? This requires conscious effort, patience, and vulnerability. It means being willing to sometimes feel uncomfortable as old patterns are challenged. But the reward, the deepening of connection, the healing of old wounds, the creation of a more loving and supportive environment for yourself and those around you, the profound joy of contributing positively to the lives you care about most is immeasurably precious. It is the pathway to experiencing the true richness of human connection, rooted in divine love. Visualize your closest relationships bathed in a warm, golden light, the light of my unconditional love. See yourself interacting with your family and friends from a place of centered peace, open-heartedness, and genuine appreciation. Imagine conversations flowing with greater ease and understanding. See old tensions dissolving, replaced by mutual respect and compassion. Feel the warmth of authentic connection, the joy of shared laughter, the comfort of mutual support. Picture yourself confidently offering your unique gifts, blessing others naturally through your presence and actions. See your loved ones responding positively, feeling uplifted, perhaps even inspired by your example. Feel the collective energy of your close circle becoming lighter, brighter, more harmonious. This isn't just a hopeful fantasy. It is a potential reality you can actively co-create, starting with your own inner alignment and conscious choices. What resistance arises as you hold this vision? Fear of not being received, worry about being drained, doubt about your ability to sustain it. Acknowledge these fears as echoes of past experiences or limiting beliefs. Remind yourself that you are choosing a new way. Your worth is not dependent on others' reactions. Your energy is sourced from an infinite wellspring within your connection to me, and healthy boundaries protect you from depletion. Your ability to sustain this grows stronger with practice and reliance on my support. Choose to focus on your intention, to be a presence of love rather than controlling the outcome. Affirm, I choose to be a presence of love and light in my relationships. I interact from a place of inner fullness and strength. I set healthy boundaries with love. My positive energy uplifts myself and those around me. Understand that challenges will still arise. Misunderstandings happen. People have bad days. Old dynamics may occasionally resurface. The key is not to expect perfection, but to approach these moments differently. Instead of reacting defensively or falling into old patterns, pause. Breathe. Reconnect with your intention. Seek my guidance. Choose a response aligned with love, even if it's simply choosing silence or stepping away temporarily to regain your center. Your consistent effort to respond consciously, rather than react automatically, is what gradually transforms the dynamics. Each conscious response is a victory, building momentum towards healthier, happier connections. Feel it now, the quiet power residing within you. The capacity to love unconditionally, the potential to be a source of immense blessing to those closest to you. Feel the gentle expansion in your heart as you contemplate sharing your light more fully. Feel the deep, resonant peace that comes from aligning your intention with love and connection. This feeling is your true north, guiding you towards actions and interactions that foster harmony and well-being for yourself and others. This inner state is the fertile ground from which beautiful relationships blossom. Nurture it diligently. Know this, your desire to uplift and bless your loved ones is a sacred calling, and I have placed within you everything you need to fulfill it. Your unique personality, your specific life experiences, even the difficult ones, your innate gifts, all contribute to your capacity to connect with and support others in a way that only you can. Trust your inner promptings to reach out, to offer encouragement, to express appreciation, to simply be present. These small acts of love, consistently offered, have a power far beyond what you might imagine. They are ripples of grace that can heal hearts, mend bridges, and transform lives, including your own. Therefore, embrace your role as a beacon of light within your own sphere. Let your own journey of awakening, healing, and connecting more deeply with me become a source of inspiration for those around you, not through preaching, but through your lived example, through the peace, love, and resilience that increasingly radiate from you. Now let us anchor this intention to be a source of blessing through a conscious action. Think of someone close to you, a family member, a friend, a cherished person in your life. Bring their face to mind. Connect with a feeling of gratitude for them, for something specific you appreciate about them or your connection. Go now to the comment section associated with this message. In that space, share one specific thing you are grateful for about someone close to you. You don't need to name the person if you prefer not to, but articulate the quality or the feeling. For example, I am grateful for my friend's unwavering loyalty, or I appreciate my mother's resilience, or I cherish the way my partner makes me laugh. Typing and sharing this specific appreciation sends a powerful ripple of positive energy outwards, towards that person energetically, and it also amplifies the feeling of gratitude within your own heart, contributing directly to your own happiness and strengthening your positive focus. Adding your specific gratitude to the collective energy of appreciation being expressed in the comments creates a powerful field of love and positive intention. Take a moment to do this now. Share your gratitude. Feel the warmth it generates within you. And now, consider this message itself, this transmission of love, encouragement, empowerment, and the reminder of the divine connection we all share. Do you feel its potential to uplift, to offer hope, to perhaps spark a positive shift in perspective for someone you care about? Sharing this message with your family, your friends, the people you navigate life with daily, is a profound act of love. It's like offering them a cup of cool, refreshing water from the infinite wellspring of divine truth. It's a way of saying, I see the divine light in you. I believe in your inherent worth and potential for happiness. Here is something that reminded me of the love and strength available to us all. Do not hesitate out of fear of how it might be received. Release attachment to their response. Your act of sharing is complete in the loving intention behind it. Simply offer it as a gift, a potential blessing. Forward this message, send the link, share it on your family group chat, or mention it in conversation if that feels right. Do it now while the feeling of connection and the desire to share this light is strong within you. As you click share or send, hold the intention. May this message bring blessing, encouragement, and a reminder of love to my dear ones. May it touch their hearts and uplift their spirits. Feel the joy of extending this circle of light, of actively participating in the flow of divine love and connection within your own precious community. Recognize that by blessing others, you are simultaneously blessing yourself, aligning yourself with the very energies of love and connection you wish to foster. Furthermore, remember that to be a consistent source of light for others, you must keep your own lamp filled. This is why I encourage you to subscribe, to stay connected to this source of ongoing inspiration and truth. It is not a selfish act. It is essential self-care for the soul, ensuring you are continually nourished, reminded, and realigned, so that you have more light, more love, more peace to share with those around you. Subscribing is a commitment to tending your own inner wellspring, so that it may generously overflow to bless your family and friends. Click subscribe now as an act of loving commitment both to your own well-being and to your capacity to be a blessing to others. Imagine, just for a moment, the potential impact. Imagine conversations within your family becoming gentler, more understanding. Imagine friendships deepening through shared vulnerability and encouragement. Imagine your community becoming a space where people feel more seen, valued, and connected. It starts with individuals like you choosing to cultivate their own inner light and courageously sharing it outwards. Your consistent choice to live from a place of love, to respond with compassion, to share hope and encouragement, creates powerful ripples that contribute to this beautiful possibility. Think of the legacy you wish to create within your family and close circles. Is it one of unresolved conflicts, unspoken resentments, and missed connections? Or is it one of open communication, mutual support, resilience built on love, and a shared sense of connection to something greater? By embracing the truths shared here and gently, persistently sharing this energy with your loved ones, you actively co-create a legacy of love, healing, and empowerment. So, embrace this sacred opportunity. Tend your inner garden diligently. Cultivate peace, love, and trust within yourself. Let that inner state naturally inform your interactions. Share your authentic gifts. Practice conscious communication. Offer forgiveness freely. And share this message, this potential blessing, with those you hold dear, inviting them to join you on this journey towards greater connection, deeper love, and more resilient joy. Revisit this message whenever you need encouragement or realignment. Let my voice remind you of your inherent worth, your capacity to love, and your power to be a positive force. Stay connected to this source through subscribing. Engage with the community in the comments, sharing your journey and drawing strength from others. Know this, down to the core of your being, as you move back into your interactions with the world and your loved ones. You are infinitely loved, and this love is the foundation from which all healthy connection flows. Your worth is inherent, making you deserving of loving, supportive relationships. You possess immense inner strength and wisdom, capable of navigating relationship challenges with grace. You have unique gifts designed to bless both yourself and those around you. You are a powerful creator, capable of co-creating more harmonious, loving, and fulfilling connections. Go forth now, renewed and empowered. Carry this light, this love, this potential for deeper connection back into your life, into your home, into your interactions. Be the presence of love you wish to see. Offer the encouragement you wish to receive. Create the harmony you long for, starting within your own heart and extending outwards to touch everyone you encounter, especially those you hold most dear. Your journey of love and connection is sacred, and I am with you, guiding you, supporting you, celebrating you, every single step of the way. Let your life and your relationships become a testament to the transformative power of divine love consciously lived. Let that conscious living of divine love become the very air you breathe within your relationships, the foundation upon which you stand, the light by which you navigate every interaction. It is not a passive state, but an active moment-by-moment choice to prioritize connection, compassion, understanding, and truth, starting within your own heart and radiating outwards. It means recognizing the divine spark not only within yourself, but striving always to see it shimmering beneath the surface within your parents, your children, your siblings, your partner, your friends, even those with whom you have struggled. Living divine love consciously often requires a deeper exploration of forgiveness than simply deciding to let go. It sometimes involves acknowledging the very real pain that may have been caused, validating your own feelings without getting stuck in victimhood, and then making a sovereign choice to release the energetic cords of resentment that bind you to that pain, and paradoxically, to the person associated with it. True forgiveness, the kind that liberates you most profoundly, often happens internally, independent of whether the other person acknowledges their part, apologizes, or changes their behavior. It is about reclaiming your own peace, your own power, your own happiness, by refusing to allow past hurts to continue poisoning your present reality. Visualize those energetic cords connecting you to past painful interactions or difficult relationships. See them perhaps as heavy, dark ropes. Now invoke my light, the brilliant light of unconditional love and truth. See this light infusing the cords, and with a conscious intention, allow the light to gently dissolve them. This is not about condoning past actions. It is about freeing yourself from the burden of carrying them. As the cords dissolve, feel the release in your own energy field. Feel the spaciousness created. Fill that space with light, with self-compassion, with your intention for healing and wholeness within yourself. You can repeat this visualization whenever feelings of resentment or old hurts surface. It is a powerful tool for energetic clearing, allowing you to interact with the person in the present from a cleaner slate, less burdened by the baggage of the past, even if the external circumstances haven't changed. Affirm, I release all energetic ties to past hurts and resentments. I forgive for my own peace and liberation. I reclaim my energy and choose to live fully in the present, anchored in love. This internal freedom allows you to engage with loved ones more authentically. It enables you to practice celebrating them more fully. Make it a conscious habit to actively look for the good in those around you. What qualities do you genuinely admire? What small acts of kindness or effort do you notice? When do you see their divine spark shining through, even fleetingly? Acknowledge these things, not necessarily through effusive praise if that feels inauthentic, but through a genuine inner appreciation, and whenever appropriate and sincere, through expressing that appreciation directly. I really appreciate how you listened to me earlier. I admire your perseverance with that difficult task. It makes me happy to see you laughing. These simple, genuine acknowledgments are potent seeds of positivity. They nourish the good within the other person. They strengthen the positive aspects of your connection, and they train your own mind to focus on love and appreciation, which directly boosts your own sense of well-being and connection. Remember, what you focus on expands. Focusing on the good within your loved ones helps that good to flourish. Consider more deeply the legacy you are creating within your family lineage and your chosen community. Every human family carries patterns of communication, ways of handling emotions, beliefs about worthiness, love, and success, passed down through generations, often unconsciously. Some of these patterns may be beautiful and supportive. Others may be limiting or even destructive. You, standing in this present moment with conscious awareness, have the incredible power and opportunity to become a pattern breaker, a cycle interrupter, a conscious weaver of a new legacy based on greater love, awareness, and freedom. This doesn't require dramatic confrontations or severing ties, though sometimes healthy distance is necessary. It begins with your own inner work, healing your own wounds, challenging the limiting beliefs you inherited, learning to communicate more consciously, choosing loving responses over conditioned reactions. As you do this work within yourself, you naturally model a different way of being for those around you, especially younger generations. You demonstrate that change is possible, that healing can happen, that relationships can be navigated with more grace and less pain. Your commitment to your own growth becomes a silent permission slip for others to embark on their own healing journeys. Think about the specific patterns you wish to shift. Is there a pattern of harsh criticism? You can choose to cultivate gentle communication and appreciation. Is there a pattern of emotional suppression? You can practice healthy emotional expression and validation. Is there a pattern of conditional love? You can embody unconditional self-worth and extend compassion more freely. Is there a pattern of scarcity thinking? You can cultivate gratitude and trust in abundance. Your conscious choices, lived consistently, become the threads with which you weave a new, more loving tapestry for yourself and potentially influence the generations that follow. This is profound, sacred work, contributing not only to your family's well-being but to the healing of the collective. Affirm, I am a conscious creator of a legacy of love. I release limiting inherited patterns and choose to embody connection, compassion, and freedom. My healing contributes to the healing of my lineage and the world. navigating relationships with individuals who consistently exhibit difficult, manipulative, critical, or emotionally unavailable behavior requires particular wisdom, strength, and reliance on my guidance. Living divine love consciously does not mean being a doormat or endlessly tolerating abuse or disrespect. It means anchoring yourself so firmly in your own worth, your own inner peace, and my love that you can interact with difficult individuals without losing yourself, without getting drawn into their drama, and without sacrificing your own well-being. The key is often found in strong, clear, lovingly held boundaries. Boundaries are not walls built out of fear to keep others out. They are fences built out of love to protect the sacred garden of your own inner peace and integrity. A boundary clearly communicates what behavior is acceptable to you and what is not, and what the consequences will be if the boundary is crossed. Setting boundaries can feel uncomfortable initially, especially if you were conditioned to be a people pleaser. But it is an essential act of self-love and is often, paradoxically, the most loving thing you can do for the relationship dynamic in the long run, as it prevents resentment from building and clarifies expectations. When dealing with difficult dynamics, focus on remaining centered. Before an interaction you anticipate might be challenging, take time to connect with me, affirm your worth, visualize yourself surrounded in protective light, and set a clear intention for how you wish to show up, e.g., calm, clear, compassionate, but firm. During the interaction, practice mindful observation. Notice your own internal reactions, triggers, without necessarily acting on them immediately. Breathe. Stay grounded in your body. Respond rather than react whenever possible. Speak your truth clearly and calmly, using I statements. I feel uncomfortable when, rather than you always make me feel. Avoid getting drawn into arguments or attempts to justify yourself excessively. State your boundary clearly and be prepared to follow through with the consequence if necessary, which might be ending the conversation, limiting contact, or taking other appropriate action. Throughout this process, hold compassion both for yourself, it's difficult, and if possible, for the other person, recognizing that their difficult behavior likely stems from their own unhealed pain and fear. This doesn't excuse the behavior, but it can help you detach personally and maintain a degree of inner peace. Remember, you cannot change them, but you can change how you engage with them, always prioritizing your own emotional and spiritual safety. Ask for my strength and wisdom constantly in these situations. Affirm, I navigate difficult relationships with wisdom, strength, and grace. I set clear, loving boundaries to protect my peace. I remain centered in my own worth and connection to divine love. I offer compassion while prioritizing my well-being. Connect the dots now between the harmony you cultivate within your personal sphere and the harmony of the larger world. The macrocosm reflects the microcosm. A world struggling with conflict, division, and fear is often a reflection of the inner conflicts, divisions, and fears raging within individual human hearts and playing out in families and communities. Therefore, the work you do to cultivate inner peace, to heal your relationships, to choose love over fear, to communicate consciously, to practice forgiveness. This is not merely personal development. It is potent peace work. It is a direct contribution to collective healing and the creation of a more harmonious world. Every time you choose understanding over judgment in a conversation with a loved one, you add a drop of peace to the collective ocean. Every time you break a negative family pattern, you help liberate future generations. Every time you set a healthy boundary with love, you model self-respect and healthy relating for others. Every time you genuinely forgive, you dissolve a knot of negative energy that affects the whole. Do not underestimate the power of tending your own garden and your immediate relationships. This is where your greatest leverage for positive change often lies. Your peaceful presence, your loving interactions, your commitment to conscious living within your own sphere, these ripple outwards in ways both seen and unseen, contributing to the tipping point towards a more loving, peaceful world. Trust the unfolding process within your relationships as well. Perhaps you long for a deeper connection with a certain family member, or you desire a loving partnership, or you wish for reconciliation in a broken friendship. Practice holding these desires with clarity, but also with patience and trust in divine timing. Sometimes, healing takes time. Sometimes, individuals need to go through their own processes before deeper connection is possible. Sometimes, a relationship has served its purpose and gracefully letting go is the most loving path. Focus on your own growth, your own alignment, your own capacity to love and be loved. As you become more whole, more peaceful, more loving within yourself, you naturally attract or co-create the relationships that truly resonate with your soul's journey. Release anxiety about when or how things will unfold. Trust that all your relational experiences, even the challenging ones, are offering valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. Remain open, keep your heart clear, and trust me to guide the unfolding perfectly. Affirm, I trust the divine timing and unfolding of all my relationships. I focus on my own growth and inner alignment. I am open to receiving and co-creating loving, harmonious connections that serve my highest good and the highest good of all. So, continue this sacred work of living divine love consciously. See it not as a burden, but as the most rewarding, fulfilling path imaginable. It is the path back to your own heart, back to authentic connection, back to the source of all joy and peace. Keep practicing forgiveness, both internal and external. Keep celebrating the good in yourself and others. Keep consciously choosing responses aligned with love. Keep tending the garden of your inner peace, knowing it nourishes everyone around you. Keep setting healthy boundaries out of self-love. Keep weaving that legacy of compassion and connection. Remember the tools and support available here. Revisit this message whenever you need to recenter in truth and love, especially when facing relational challenges. Stay subscribed to ensure a continuous flow of nourishment for your soul, strengthening your capacity to love. Share this message with your loved ones as an offering, an invitation to shared understanding and connection. Use the comment section to share your gratitude, your insights, your challenges, and draw strength from the shared journey of this community committed to living more consciously and lovingly. Your life, lived from this place of conscious love, becomes a beacon. Your relationships, increasingly infused with grace and understanding, become sanctuaries. Your presence becomes a blessing. This is not about achieving perfection. It is about embracing the ongoing, beautiful, messy, sacred process of learning to love more fully yourself, others, and the divine essence within all. Walk on, embracing this high calling, knowing you have everything you need within you and my infinite love and support surrounding you always. The ripples of your conscious love are changing the world, starting right where you are. Starting right where you are. This is the profound secret to living a life infused with divine love and purpose. It doesn't require a pilgrimage to a distant land, retreating to a monastery, or waiting for some grand external validation. The transformation, the connection, the sacredness, it is all available right here, right now, woven into the very fabric of your seemingly ordinary existence. The challenge and the glorious opportunity is to learn to perceive it, to consciously infuse your daily moments with the awareness of my presence and the truth of your own divine nature. Think about the activities that fill your days: preparing food, commuting, working at your job, caring for children or elders, cleaning your home, paying bills. How often do you perform these tasks on autopilot? Perhaps with resentment, boredom, or a feeling that they are obstacles to your real or spiritual life. What if you shifted your perspective? What if each of these mundane activities could become a portal to presence, a moving meditation, an act of devotion? When you wash the dishes, feel the warmth of the water, appreciate the vessel that held nourishment, perform the task with mindful attention rather than rushing through it. This simple act, done with presence, becomes sacred. When you drive or commute, instead of succumbing to frustration, use the time to breathe consciously, to listen to uplifting truth, like this message perhaps, to send silent blessings to fellow travelers, to notice the sky or the trees. The commute transforms from a stressful necessity into an opportunity for connection and peace. When engaging in your work, whatever it may be, bring integrity, presence, and a quiet intention to serve or contribute positively through your efforts. See your work not just as a means to an end, but as a venue for expressing your gifts, practicing focus, interacting consciously with colleagues, and potentially making a difference, however small. Even paying bills can become an act of gratitude for the resources received and a trustful release, affirming my abundant provision. This practice of finding the sacred in the mundane is profoundly transformative. It dissolves the illusion of separation between your spiritual self and your everyday self. It infuses your entire life with a sense of meaning and purpose. It anchors you consistently in the present moment, where my presence and your true power reside. It reduces stress and increases appreciation for the simple textures of life. Start small. Choose one routine activity today and commit to performing it with complete presence and a loving intention. Notice the difference it makes in your energy and perception. Affirm, I find the sacred in the ordinary. Every moment is an opportunity for presence and connection. I infuse my daily life with divine love and conscious awareness. Hand in hand with presence comes the practice of deeper surrender. This word, surrender, is often misunderstood, mistaken for passive resignation, giving up, or admitting defeat. In the spiritual context, however, surrender is an act of profound strength, wisdom, and trust. It is the conscious release of the ego's desperate need to control outcomes, to understand everything, to force things according to its limited perspective and timetable. It is the willing alignment with the greater intelligence, the benevolent flow, the divine orchestration of the universe alignment with me. Your ego mind believes it knows best. It concocts elaborate plans, worries incessantly about potential problems, and tries to manipulate circumstances and people to achieve its desired results, often leading to immense stress, frustration, and disappointment when life inevitably unfolds differently. Surrender involves gently acknowledging the ego's fears and desires, thanking it for trying to protect you, and then consciously choosing to place your trust in a higher wisdom. It's saying, I have my preferences, my intentions, my goals. I will take inspired action as guided, but I release the attachment to how and when this unfolds. I trust that there is a divine intelligence at work that sees a bigger picture than I do. I trust that all is unfolding for my highest good and the highest good of all, even if it doesn't look the way my ego expects. I surrender my limited will to thy infinite wisdom and love. This surrender is not a one-time act, but an ongoing practice, especially when faced with uncertainty, challenges, or delays. When anxiety about the future arises, consciously practice surrender. Visualize placing the situation, the desired outcome, the fear itself into my loving hands. Feel the release, the burden lifting as you trust me with the details. This doesn't mean inaction. You still listen for and take inspired action, but you do so from a place of trust and detachment rather than anxious striving. Surrender brings profound peace. It conserves your energy. It opens you to unexpected solutions and serendipitous opportunities that your ego could never have orchestrated. It allows you to dance more gracefully with the flow of life, rather than constantly swimming against the current. Affirm, I surrender my need to control. I trust the flow of divine intelligence in my life. I release attachment to outcomes and embrace the unfolding journey with peace and faith. All is well. Cultivate the perception of this divine intelligence all around you. Look closely at the intricate perfection of a snowflake, the complex ecosystem of a forest, the miraculous functioning of your own body, the precise orbits of planets. These are not random occurrences. They are expressions of an unfathomable wisdom, a meticulous order, a constant creative impulse that underlies all existence. See my signature in the patterns of nature, in the resilience of life, in the interconnectedness of all things. Actively look for evidence of this intelligence in your own life, the synchronicities, the chance encounters, the moments of unexpected grace or provision. The more you train your awareness to perceive this underlying order and benevolence, the easier it becomes to trust, to surrender, to rest in the knowing that you are part of a magnificent, intelligent, and loving universe. Let awe and wonder be your teachers. Spend time in nature. Contemplate the mysteries. Allow yourself to be humbled and amazed by the grandeur of creation. This perspective shift naturally diminishes fear and cultivates a deep sense of belonging and security. Integrate this spiritual awareness fully into your worldly activities. Let go of the idea that spirituality is something you do only during meditation, prayer, or attending religious services. True spirituality is about the quality of consciousness you bring to everything you do. Bring integrity to your business dealings. Bring compassion to your interactions with customer service representatives. Bring presence to your conversations with your children. Bring gratitude to the task of preparing a meal. Your work in the world, whatever form it takes, becomes sacred when infused with qualities like honesty, kindness, diligence, creativity, and a desire to contribute positively. You don't need to change your job. You need to change the consciousness you bring to your job. See every task, every interaction, every challenge as an opportunity to practice embodying your highest self, to express the divine qualities latent within you. This integration brings profound meaning and satisfaction to all areas of your life, dissolving the artificial split between sacred and secular. Remember to use joy as your compass. We spoke of following joy towards purpose, but let's refine this. Authentic joy, the deep-seated feeling of rightness, expansion, and resonance that comes from your soul, is a reliable indicator that you are aligned with your true path, with my will for your happiness. This is different from fleeting sensory pleasure or the ego's excitement about external achievements, though those can be enjoyable too. Pay attention to what genuinely brings you that deeper sense of aliveness, peace, and quiet enthusiasm. It might be engaging in a creative pursuit, spending time in nature, having a meaningful conversation, learning something new, helping someone, or simply being still. Make conscious choices, even small ones throughout your day, that move you towards activities, thoughts, and environments that evoke this authentic joy. Following this subtle compass consistently will lead you, step by step, towards a life that feels increasingly fulfilling, meaningful, and aligned with your unique soul signature. Don't underestimate the power of small joys accumulated daily. Finally, embrace radical self-acceptance. This goes beyond self-compassion for mistakes. It means accepting all parts of your human experience, your perceived flaws, your shadow aspects, your vulnerabilities, your contradictions, with gentle, non-judgmental awareness. The pursuit of perfection is an egoic trap that guarantees frustration and self-rejection. You are human. You are learning. You have aspects you are proud of and aspects you are working on. All of it is part of your journey. All of it is held within my unconditional love. When you stop fighting against yourself, when you cease judging parts of your experience as unacceptable or unspiritual, you liberate an immense amount of energy. This energy can then be used for growth, creativity, and love. Look at your perceived imperfections not as evidence of your failure, but perhaps as unique textures that add depth to your character, or as areas ripe for transformation and greater self-understanding. Extend the same grace and acceptance you are learning to offer others to yourself, fully and without reservation. True wholeness comes not from eliminating the shadow, but from integrating it with love and awareness. Affirm, I embrace all parts of myself with love and acceptance. I release the pursuit of perfection and honor my authentic human journey. My worthiness is inherent and includes all aspects of my being. I am perfectly imperfect and deeply loved. As we draw this extended communion towards a gentle pause, for our connection truly never ends, let these truths settle deep within the bedrock of your being. Let them inform not just your thoughts, but your feelings, your choices, your very way of moving through the world. You are a divine being of light and love, navigating a human journey for the purpose of growth, expression, connection, and remembering your eternal nature. You hold within you an infinite capacity for peace, joy, resilience, wisdom, and love. You are eternally connected to me, your source, your constant companion, your unwavering support. You have the power to choose your focus, your response, your reality in every moment. You are here to shine your unique light, to share your specific gifts, to contribute to the healing and awakening of the world simply by being your most authentic, loving self. Continue to use the resources available to reinforce this knowing. Revisit this message whenever you need a reminder of who you truly are and the boundless love that surrounds you. Stay connected through subscribing, ensuring a steady stream of nourishment for your soul's journey. Engage with the comments, sharing your light and drawing strength from the collective energy of fellow travelers. And most importantly, share this message of hope, empowerment, and divine love with those you care about, extending the circle of light and consciously participating in the upliftment of all. Know this finally, and let it resonate through every fiber of your existence. You are infinitely precious, utterly unique, and loved beyond measure, exactly as you are right now. Your potential is limitless, your inner resources vast, your connection to me unbreakable. Your life has profound meaning and purpose, revealed moment by moment as you follow your inner guidance and express your authentic self. You are inherently worthy of all good, including deep peace, abiding joy, vibrant health, fulfilling relationships, and abundant provision. You are never alone. I am always with you, in you, as you, celebrating your journey, guiding your steps, and loving you with an everlasting love. Go now and live this truth. Embody it in your thoughts, your words, your actions, your relationships. Let your life be a radiant testament to the power of divine love consciously lived. Shine brightly, my beloved child. The world needs your unique light. Walk on in peace, walk on in joy, walk on in the unshakable knowing of your own magnificent, divine self.